Okay, this is from Alhaji Mohammed Mustafa. So this is a video I posted 508 that had a cover bearing wear which we replace. So this person asking what of engine oil pressure too low? Can you explain more? Thank you. I don't understand what you mean. Did you watch the video? How to have watched the video now? People, it's just that I don't even understand. Watch the video, explain all those things. When your convert bearing wears out, or you have this kind of mechanical issue in your Peugeot engine, be it a forced induction engine, natural aspirated engine, you always get engine oil pressure too low. So it's not up to you to find out. Now, sometimes it could also be something minor. It could be oil pressure sensor fault. It could be the connector is disconnected, you start having that one. Or it could be the sensor is faulty. Or it could be the oil filter is bad. Sometimes, I don't know, some say engine oil, but I don't know. I'm not supposed to. But it's possible. Maybe you put a wrong oil or bad oil, but like I say, that's not always the case. Or it could be your oil pump. Or it could be your camshaft that have worn. Or your cylinder head has worn where the camshaft will taste. Or it could be your crankshaft and in this case the bearing, crankshaft bearing. Or on the EP6 engine, it could be there's a sort of electro valve that is attached on the oil pump. Not all of them, but some EP6 engines you find in 207, 308, 508, 3008, 5008, name them. If that solenoid is bad, you start getting oil pressure warning. If you change the sensor, which is an electronic component, the noise goes away, the warning goes away. Yeah, be getting oil pressure insufficient, this and that. Yeah, I think the best thing is just scan the vehicle. From there, you have idea what could be the cause. Sometimes might not. If you scan it, depending on engine model, if it's EP6 engine, I will advise you scan first. If it's not other engines, probably might not even know. Let me tell you guys a secret. A secret that you should know, which is very unfortunate. Even to experts like us, it does happen. So what some car dealers do, I don't know, it's as if, I don't know who advise who or who recommends to do this. Is it the previous, the owners who are selling the car, the car dealers who are selling the car, or the mechanics of the previous owner or the car dealers? Some natural aspirated engines, EW engines, ES engines, TU engines, if their engines are weak and it starts showing oil pressure warning, oil pressure insufficient, oil pressure too low, call it whatever, whichever one that pops up on your screen. So what they do is they will go and disconnect this oil pressure sensor connector, disconnect it. Now some of this car, when you disconnect it, it won't give you that warning. Even though the issue is actually going on inside your engine, but you will see the warning. So you go for test drive only for it to arrive. The hell. So it's very risky. And funny thing, you scan your car, it won't show. You scan the vehicle, it won't show that the sensor is disconnected. that's the tricky thing. You won't know. So how will you now find out? If you remember, means you probably have to put your hand, depending on engine model too. If it's EW engine, yeah, you can easily access the sensor. Easily. Okay. Yeah. From the engine bay, you can put your hand, depending on the vehicle though. the vehicle, if it has good, like if it's 307, it might be difficult for you because there's no space if it's AW engine. 407, 406, yeah, I think you may have space to put your hand. Most of these things that you might not even remember as you are doing the inspection. So you put your hand to see if the sensor is connected. What is if even connected? They might even join the wire and put it there, but they cut it halfway, so tape it, and it's not contacting, but it's touch it, the sensor is, the connector is attached on it. So how will you know? It's doable now. You need this. You see this wire? Boom, cut it here. It's not like it's separated, but you just get it here, join it, touch it here, so tape it. You still be attached, but it's not like join together. You just touch one here, touch, something to hold it, plug it in. I just tell you where you can deceive prospective buyers to think the engine is good. Can I do it? I can. All this is I tell you is I'll tell you how you can do all this thing, but I will not do it. But they can. They do it as well. So you won't know until you purchase the vehicle. That's when you now know. The hell? There was one 407 I purchased for a client. I didn't know they did it. It was actually a V6. It was but the way the engine was behaving, it was actually supposed to be showing that warning. So the engine was weak actually. So the client was, I informed the car, if you are buying this car, it's going to change. You have to change the engine. So he made the decision, okay, I'll buy and replace the engine. So it was when we are, because the engine was, it was when we are now removing the old engine. Because the V6, you can't even you can't even see where the sensor, oil pressure sensor is. For you to even see it, you can't just, not even when you go under the car, you have to remove a lot of things, jack the vehicle or go under, look, put your head very well, put your hand before you can see the sensor. It's even beside the oil filter, which you cannot even see from the above if you open the bonnet. So if you are inspecting a car, there's no way. Even if I'm the owner of the vehicle, I won't allow you to jack my vehicle if you're inspecting a car. I have a car for sale. You come and start jacking the car to see under, to check. Well, I won't allow you to do that. So I won't even do it if I'm inspecting any car for anybody. Because, so that was why I now saw it was intentionally, they cut it off. They cut off the wire. It's not as if we mistakenly something. No, they cut it off. So we had removed the connector completely. Just to hide that warning. So I'm giving you the tips. So for people who are, the reason why I'm not so bothered about this thing, see, if I'm buying a car for somebody, I always tell people, I don't care so much about the engine. I do not. The only thing I will do is, if engine is actually weak, I'll tell, okay, this is how much they sell engine. So if you are buying, at least see if you can bring it down to this price, which will worth it without the engine, because as if you are buying without engine, so that then you can have enough money to replace the engine. Or if you like the car so much, engine is weak, fine. Then engine might still serve you for another 3 months or so. When you make some money, you replace it. Just so I'm only sharing this information for you guys to know. So no matter how smart you think you are, they are going to play you on that one. That oil pressure one, just because you start a car, drive it, it doesn't show. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's not there. It might actually be there. There could be oil pressure, big issue there. But they disconnected what is supposed to give that signal to pop up on the screen. So it's no longer showing. So you assume it's okay. However, the EPC engines, like THP engine, no, if you disconnect that sensor, at least I know about THP engine, you disconnect it, the warning will stay almost permanent. Oil pressure too low, oil pressure too low. I know about THP, I'm not saying all of them. I can't remember VTI engine. I've never tried it to see if the warning will not come up. I know THP engine, I know one that the connector has a problem. So even when you plug it in, you are driving, all of a sudden maybe breeze will touch it, push it, or you drive under it, rough road, it will pull out again. Boom, warning will come up, oil pressure too low, oil pressure, is it oil pressure too low or something? It just be give you oil pressure warning issue, something like that. Either oil pressure too low or something, I can't remember. If you go back, plug it back. So that's how I knew EPCC engine, THP engine will give you warning when you disconnect the oil pressure sensor, engine oil pressure sensor. But all these earlier cars, 406, 407, 307, 206, all this and that, you disconnect it, it won't give you the warning. So hope that makes sense. So um so I think probably might have to end this here. Right.